Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I do on this channel that gives me the ideal opportunity to do exactly that. Round up everything that's happening in the world of Transformers with what's going on with this channel and with what's going on my Instagram, which is also Toys_R_Us. A couple of things before we start. Again, I want to make a huge thank you to everybody who's watching this right now and who's been watching videos on this channel. Unbelievably, yesterday I went over 1950 with the subscribers, which is just crazy. It just seems to be really growing quite quickly now, and it's surprising me all the time. So thank you very much everybody. And on my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us, that's shot up to over 3,400. So again, thank you ever so much for that. I suppose you had a bit of a laugh at the Quintus and Judge video last night. What a game that was. I couldn't believe it, but I kept all the bits in for you guys so you could see as well, just in case you encountered any of the same problems. I thought I might be doing something wrong. I do like to do a lot of my videos completely independently, not watch anybody else, just so I can give a completely non-biased opinion, but I just couldn't get it to work, so I had to Google it myself, had to check. And as I said, it was a very common problem. Good job I wasn't filming it all, because it went, honestly, it was ages and my thumbs were sore and everything. It was terrible. Okay, so I've got quite a bit to discuss actually, and in all honesty I was very gutted. Let's gut it. Yesterday we haven't had a Transformers Tuesday in the UK for as long as I can remember now. Yeah, so I think they must be holding, for one of the news I've got here, we've obviously got the Fan Friday event, which is this Friday, so they must be holding out for that, and they've had no leaks. So yeah, loads of things to go through, but 90% of it is third-party things. So let's get started. So apart from, yeah, I said 90%, so there's a couple of things. There's a couple of Takara things, to be honest, and what we've got here is images of Shadow Panther, which is, again, I believe going to be a new Kingdom figure. Pictures of that have circulated on the internet. So, and let's see another picture of him. There we go. There he is in robot mode. So for those of you who are unaware, basically this is just all the main news of TF Source, TFW 2005, Cybertron, all of that. So loads of this. Yeah, as I say, it's just things that I found on internet, social media, and I want to share it with you guys just in case that you've missed it. Funnily enough, I've got a few things now from Transbots, and I don't own any of them yet. I know that lots of people do, and I know that people say good things. I know that people say, unfortunately, sometimes there's some quality issues, but some of the figures it looks like they're making are looking really good. And what I also like is the names that they're using. So they've got their take on the battle chargers, that's their correct name. So this is, of course, Runabout, and he's called Fury, and I've deliberately gone the other way around with it because the other guys run amok, obviously. There we go, there's the robot mode, looking very, very good, and the alternate mode looks super, super slick. But again, I'm really liking the names, because there, of course, is Run Amok, and his name, as you can see, is Fast. So there you have the battle chargers, Runabout and Run Amok, or Fast and Fury, as Transbots are calling them. So, you know, I can't argue with that. They look really, really good. I might have to see one in hand before I make the jump into the third-party realm, but you can't argue with how good that looks. And again, another one they've got coming up, and I just love the name for this. So for those of you who've seen it and those who know the name, James and Bond, amazing, amazing names for Punch and Counter Punch. And again, looking really, really good. Really liking that. This is the US version, by the way. There is a Japanese version which has got a slightly different head sculpt, and there, of course, is the alternate mode. Again, just looking beautiful, really nice. Again, love the names Fast and Fury and James and Bond. That's fantastic, isn't it? And then their other one, final one for Transbot. This guy's name, I suppose, is all right. You can read it at the bottom there. It's Gravestone, and that is the G2 version of Motormaster. And again, you can't argue with that. That looks beautiful. If it really does look like that in hand, then again, I'm interested in that. Oh, there we go. Moving on to the next thing then. A few things that, well, there seems to be loads of them now. You've got RED, which obviously robot enhanced design. You've got SuperSeven. And of course, they've been around for ages, non-transforming figures. But I just think, for me personally, maybe there's too many now, or if people love them, people love them. I suppose that's what they're going to go for. So this is a Beast Wars Optimus Primal, and for those of you unaware, RED stands for Robot Enhanced Design, and basically that means that it doesn't transform. So it's, for want of a better word, a modern day Action Master. Oh, that wasn't what's supposed to happen. It's a modern day Action Master, but with obviously much better detail. But I mean, you can't argue that it looks good, but so does the transforming figure. Looks like that looks just as good as that as far as I'm concerned. So I don't understand yeah, why, but there you go. People love them. I'm just showing people what there is. So here's the only other Takara images, or official Takara thing, shall we say. And I mentioned this last time, and again I still don't understand. It's the premium finish. Now don't get me wrong, this looks stunning. It looks really, really good. It's the premium finish War for Cybertron Starscream, but why we have to pay a premium and why we have to wait for them to release them way afterwards, I've no idea. I mean, you can't argue with that. It looks stunning. It looks absolutely brilliant. But why don't they just do that? Anyway, I've got no idea. They should be doing that anyway. One other thing, well, there's loads more things actually, but one thing, obviously due to all the pandemic and everything we've had, of course, this weekend, for those of you who don't know, is TF Nation, and it's now all 100% online. There are loads of things going on. It is this weekend, and if you check out tformers.com, they've got a huge write-up. They've got a list, as I imagine all the rest of them have, to be fair, of all the and they're calling it the big broadcast because obviously it's all online now, and they've got a full list of all the people who are taking part, voice actors, etc. So if that's your thing and you want to get involved, it's there. It's going to be happening. Is it this weekend? I'm sure it is. I've just said that now. Yes, 13th and 14th of August for TFN, so Transformers Nation's the big broadcast. Okay, moving on, and we've got a couple more third-party things to look at. This is Bad Cube's version of Sunstreaker, and it's already up for pre-order, and they're calling him Sun Surge. And again, he looks very, very good. Oh, where's the car gone? Don't tell me I haven't got it. Oh, there you go. I'll get a picture of the actual Ultimate mode up and add it up in a minute. But yeah, so he looks really good. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more and turn it round just to make it look a bit better. There he is. So that's Sun Surge. And this is by another third-party company called Bad Cube. Yep, there we go. And you've just pretty much seen what I'm coming on to next. This is the other lot of non-transforming figures. So these are called SuperSeven. And what they've done now for Wave 4, and everybody's going to be cashing in now, because of course it is the 35th anniversary of the movie, and you know, the weekend and the release date and everything. So loads of people are jumping on board. But this is a strange figure. So we've got, I mean, it's a dead Optimus Prime, isn't it? There's nothing else I can say. It's Optimus Prime dead. And it doesn't move anyway. But some of these I mean, they look okay, but I don't understand why they're still making so many of them. Again, people must be buying them. So for the people who are loving them, there you go. They've got some really good, I mean, the artwork on the cards is fantastic. The artwork's absolutely stunning, but the figures, it's just an Action Master, but a really, really overpriced Action Master at that. Right. Moving on to Iron Factory. Now, do I mean Iron Factory? Yes, I do. And this is another, the Legend scales again. They're just killing it at the moment. There's so many. There's Iron Factory, there's Newage. And again, although I don't own any, I love watching Pocket Bots and I love seeing Vector Sigmas and all their little takes on all of them because they're so good. This is their version of the Shattered Glass Jetfire. And again, you can't argue with that. That looks really, really good. And there is, of course, the alternate mode. And then we're going to move on again to more Legends. This looks really good. This is the Newage David 03 or H27 David 01, and it's Optimus Prime. And this is a very, very cartoon accurate Optimus Prime. Stunning, brilliant, really, really like this. I love that image. Obviously, that's taken again a great homage to the movie. And again, everyone's going to be doing that. And you can use the trailer. It looks really, really good, that particular figure. And there, finally, from Newage, is their Ultra Magnuses. And there's an idea of just sort of how small they are. So 11 centimetres and 13 centimetres. And this is what I was talking about earlier. So this is probably the reason why we've had no Transformers Tuesdays. And unbelievably, they've managed to keep everything's secret. Do you remember the last one? The images of Retgar literally leaked on the Tuesday before this on the Friday, and nothing of that. Again, nothing of that at all. So this is this Thursday, not Thursday, this Friday, August the 13th. Looking forward to that. And again, I'm expecting to see wave 4 maybe of the movie, because I think everything's going to be tied in with the movie, very much so. So one final thing to show you, and it's something I've shown you already on a video by itself, but if you've not seen the video by itself, and I'm showing you this for two reasons. One, because it's still probably the most amazing thing I've seen this year apart from Unicron, and it is this custom of Autobot City. It's so good. There's so many images on this. I'm just going to show you a couple. That's all I'm going to show you, because this is going to segue really nicely into what's to look forward to with regards to this particular channel. So that's obviously what's going on in the world of Transformers out there at the moment. So there's a custom, and I don't normally buy customs. There's a few people I've seen do customs, like Collector 75 has done some amazing customs. Some subscribers on here have sent me some brilliant videos of theirs, and I'm ever so sorry I've forgotten his name, but he did an amazing custom of Buster and Hydra, and he sent me the link, and they look stunning. But another guy who I've mentioned a couple of times, Input Stop Motion, the guy who very, very kindly, funnily enough, that wasn't even set up, but it's on the floor there, who got me this book. But he also does amazing customs, and for Robot Recruits in the UK, he's done a custom nacelle figure, and I'm going to be doing a quick review on this. So this is his custom, and look how beautiful this is. So I cannot wait to be doing a video on this, and maybe it's another line that I won't be doing customs myself, because I'm definitely not talented enough to do that, but that's beautiful. So Input's artwork, Input's brilliant, I suppose. Yeah, all of it. It's all of his brainchild. It's fantastic, and I've brought this from Robot Recruits in the UK, and may this be probably the first of many of his customs. So I'm going to be looking at that, which is really good. Couple of things to look forward to. Good old-fashioned G1 figures mixed up with everything. Again, I think with this channel now I'm getting a good balance. I know that not everybody likes the movie figures. I know that the younger viewers aren't particularly fond of the G1. I get it. And again, I'll try and keep everybody's tastes. Yeah, just did basically that. So we've got good old-fashioned Wild Rider coming up. I'm going to, funny enough, get this video done, and I should get it done tonight, actually. So Thursday, we're going to go for a relatively new figure, but it's nearly 10 years old already. We're going to be doing some Fall of Cybertron figures, because I've not touched on them. I've just done a collection. Japanese figure Friday. Can't wait to do this guy properly. Great Shot is definitely coming up as well. Can't wait to do a full video on him. Again, big thank you to Matthias for getting this for me and allowing me to do the payment plan with him. And then, yeah, just loads of things. I've got a request to do a Chug collection, so I'll just do a mini quick collection of Chug. And finally, this particular t-shirt from a client. Thank you ever so much, Jenny, again, for buying me this particular t-shirt. I love it. Thank you to all of you who've watched this. Thanks, yeah, for all the help, all the support. Keep your ideas, keep your suggestions coming in. Thanks to Phil for coming around and helping me transform that guy, because it took ages, and if there hadn't been two of us, we'd probably still be doing it right now. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Hope you're enjoying everything, and stay safe. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.